Welcome to 10 Minutes, everybody. So, here, it's a beautiful morning, a little better than yesterday. I had full intentions on getting back on here yesterday, but I was shot. Just a little tired, got up too early yesterday, but I got a good full 8 hours last night, so feeling good and refreshed. So, yesterday, I did my first session, like I told you guys. I think it went really, really good. It was really fun. I put together, uh, presentation and stuff. I would say it was probably like 45 minutes of me going through it with the team, but I was part of their regular huddle and their regular meeting. So I was at Howard Hanna. So basically, that team of people, they're all under the Howard Hanna name, but it's a bunch of individual real estate agents. And so I think kind of my perspectives and the way that I view things and some of my experiences are really good for that team. Um, you know, Real estate agencies in general have like a interesting dynamic because it's kind of like frenemies. Um, you know, you're there to help each other. You're on the same team, but at the same time, you're all picking from the same, base of clients. You're all figuring out your niche and how you help and attract people. And I think a couple of cool points from that session was probably, number one, work-life balance. They're all basically business owners. They have, some softwares and some things to help them out, but at the end of the day, they're going to go, they're going to put as much time in or as little time in as they personally do. They're going to be as successful or unsuccessful as they personally make themselves. So for them, they got to hustle, but they got to understand the balance. So one of the main focused points yesterday was just that work-life balance. We got some tools to help with that, and basically, are you having enough fun? Are you paying attention to your family? Are you maintaining that side of your life? And then also, are you paying enough attention to your work? Are you paying enough attention to making sure that your livelihood's there, you're financially stable, those types of things? And if one of them's out of whack, the other one doesn't perform well. And you don't just say, hey, I want to be balanced and life's good. You have to actually put the time and effort into understanding how to get yourself balanced. And those are the kind of things that I was trying to talk with those guys about and get a little focused on. And then some feedback from the audience was that resonated. So I'm really happy about that. And then, so, ultimately, that's one major thing that they got to struggle with. The other huge thing I think is that they're touching so many people's lives. They influence and impact so many people's lives. So the experience can be amazing. It can be boilerplate, or it can be terrible. So the real estate agent has the ability and the power to massively affect their clients, and they have many, many clients. One of the things that we talked about too was just trying to be a magnet and attract the right people, attract good people. That comes from your character, comes from the way you act, it comes from who you are. And be who you are, because you're going to attract people that enjoy and like those attributes of you. So don't try to copy somebody or do something that you're not naturally wanting to do, because you won't have that gravitational pull and have that positive energy to really make things click and get the clients. It's a busy road time. So, ultimately it's like, hey, if you are a smoker and you like smoking, and when you meet and hang out with your clients and talk about what they want, what their needs are, or you're going through contracts and stuff, and you can do it on a hood of a car and you can do it outside where everybody can talk, that's an attribute that personally, smoking is not something that I want to promote, but that's an attribute that will attract those types of people that enjoy that time. I like to drink coffee. If my real estate agent wants to talk to me over coffee, that's awesome, because that's where I want to do it. It's just the same thing. If you want to do it on a hood of a car smoking a cigarette, great. Do it. Those types of people are going to enjoy that. They're going to think that's an awesome experience. It's the little things. I think another cool comment that came out of it was the idea of like nosy neighbors and stuff. So some of these lake properties or some of these really nice properties, people get curious about what it looks like inside. And it's an opportunity to really, fill a mystery that you might have. If you live 3 houses down from a mansion and the thing's got an open house, walk in there. It's friggin' awesome. But from a real estate person's perspective, you can look at it 2 ways. You can look at that as unnecessary traffic, unnecessary time, unnecessary distraction from the clients that are actually buyers. What I think you should do, and I think would be healthy, is treat that person like they are the buyer. Make them feel good. Make them understand that you're there to serve them, not necessarily for this house, but maybe their next house. So as soon as you find out, because you're going to connect with each person, right? You're going to take a few minutes. You're going to ask them what they're looking for. Are you interested in purchasing this? Are you just checking it out? You know, where do you want to be in life? Do you own your own house? When do you think you're going to own a house? And you hand off your business card and you give it to them. Do you have a realtor? How's the realtor been servicing you? Do they get back to you on phone calls? Do they do the things that you want them to do? You'll find out things that clients want from their real estate agent that they're not getting, and then you can provide that or make sure you're providing that to your current client base. So it's always about growing and getting better yourself, and you do that through feedback from clients and people who you serve. I do the same thing for all my rental properties. I do it for my employees. I do it for every aspect of my life. I do it with my wife. I do it with my children. Feedback is so important. But treat them people like gold, and you'd be surprised. You might sell them a house or 2. The other, crazy reality is you might sell somebody their forever home, and it was one-time client. That's an amazing thing. Fantastic. Make sure you drive by their house once in a while. Know that you created that life. You helped get that life for them. But if you do that and you do that right, they should be referring you. They should be helping you get other clients. And that should still be a positive thing for your network, for your brand, and for what you're doing. I have been, curious of being a real estate agent a good part of my life, but I've never really wanted to do it. It's not the section of real estate that I want to be part of. I'm an investor, and I own rental property. But I do need a strong real estate agent team. I believe Howard Hanna has that team, and I'm hoping that maybe through a little more interaction, we can continue to grow and make that team better and better, even though they're already super good. So that's kind of today's wrap up of yesterday's meeting. I'm looking to do more of that stuff. I really enjoy getting up in front of people. I really enjoy having conversations. I would say yesterday's session, I talked more than I wanted to talk, and we didn't get to where I could really pull a lot of information out of the people. So hopefully I'll get an opportunity to have a session that they're more engaged, because that's where I really feel like I can add value to their life, to their customers. My whole thing is I want to add value to them so they add value to others, whether that's relationships in their personal life, whether that's clients, whether that's their boss, their spouse, all those things. If I can add value to them, making them better, making them grow, they can add value to others, and that's what it's all about. Have a good day.